Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Nahmaduhu wa nasalli ala rasulil kareem. Today I want to explain to you the ism fa'il, ism maf'ul. Do you know how they're made? I've said run through that. But mainly how they're used, what the usages are. Okay? So ism fa'il, how do you make ism fa'il? Fa'ilun. Okay? You put an fa'ilun, you get ism fa'il. And it's the same for all the babs. Fatihun, daribun, sami'un, nasirun. All the babs have the same. There's no difference according to the babs. Yeah, and you have the jewel fatihun, fatihani, fatihuna, fatihatun, fatihatani, fatihatun, maftuhun, maftuhani, maftuhuna. So maf'ul as well, same thing. You've done this before, isn't it? So there's nothing too new in here. But the question is, how do you use this? How is it used? Now, one of the biggest problems we have, or students have, is when they say ismul fa'il, ismul maf'ul, they automatically assume that ismul fa'il has to be a fa'il and ismul maf'ul has to be a maf'ul in a sentence. That's not true. That's not how it is. Ismul fa'il and ismul maf'ul, they call ismul fa'il ismul maf'ul because of the meaning they give, not because of the tarkeeb. Remember that point. Ismul fa'il is called ismul fa'il not because of the tarkeeb, a fa'il, but because of the meaning it gives. It gives an active meaning. Because what does a fa'il do? He does the action, isn't he? And the maf'ul receives the action. So these ismul fa'il and ismul fa'il gives the meaning of is doing something, and maf'ul gives the meaning it's been received. Okay, you understand as you go along. And it can be used in three ways. The ismul fa'il, one of the ways it can be used, it has a verbal meaning. The ismul fa'il can have a verbal meaning, meaning even though it's an ism, within itself it has a verbal meaning. It shows that the action is happening or will soon happen, is going to happen. Now, there's a disclaimer here. A lot of these things you won't understand the total structure of it because a lot of nahwa you haven't reached yet. But I just want you to get a rough idea in your mind how it works. So you may not understand the entire sentence. Don't worry about it. Just get the idea of the three meanings of this mafa'il. Okay? So for example, Allah says in the Quran, Inni khaliqun basharan. Okay? And here translation is, I am going to create. Doesn't it have a verbal meaning inside? To create, I'm going to create. You see? So inni I'm going to create. So ismul fa'il here is in the meaning of a verb. Okay? And as you go along with the Arabic text and you do more tarkeebs and more nahwa, you'll see how this works. But I'm just here to tell you that look, one meaning of the ismul fa'il is that it can come as a verb. When it's a khabar and it has a present or future meaning, it has what? The meaning of a verb. Ism maf'ul. Maf'ulun, sa'ala yas'alu su'ala, to ask. So mas'ulun, mas'ulani, mas'uluna. Now because this ismul fa'il, it means I am going, that Allah will be doing the creating. And innahum mas'ulun, ismul maf'ul, so they won't be doing the questioning will happen to them. So it says here, they are going to be asked. وَقِفُوهُمْ إِنَّهُمْ مَسْئُولُونَ. And Al-Qalam, Allah will say, قِفُوهُمْ, stop them, إِنَّهُمْ مَسْئُولُونَ. So not they are going to ask, they are going, not that they are going to ask, they are going to be asked. Because it's maf'ul, meaning it's a passive participle. You understand? So in this context, look, the khalaqa and mas'ala, the ismul fa'il of those two words has what kind of meaning? A verbal meaning. So this is one way the ismul fa'il can be used. Does that make any sense? Yeah? Okay. Another way it can be used as a noun. It doesn't have verb inside, only a noun. For example, huwa khaliqu kulli shay. It doesn't mean Allah is going to create everything, because created everything, or most things are created already. It means that Allah is the creator of everything. Yeah, you'll do that tarkeeb later on. You understand? Huwa khaliqu kulli shay. He's not going to create, he's a creator. This is a noun. Okay? For example, in the hadith, لا طاعة لمخلوق في معصية الخالق. So makhluk means here creation. In the previous example, mas'ulun is a verbal meaning. They are going to be asked. Does that mean here they are going to be created? The word makhluk is a noun, creation. The word khaliq is a noun, the creator. Okay? So you can tell in the context, and when you get more familiar, you'll see what happens. But I'm trying to draw to your attention now how this ismul fa'il is being used. So it can be a verb, not a verb, it will be a noun, but what kind of meaning will it have? A verbal meaning. Or it can be a noun, pure noun, meaning creator, makhluk, creation. It doesn't have a verbal meaning inside. Do you understand? And the third way it can be used as an adjective. For example, look, It's hadith أسألك لسانا صادقا. صدق يصدق صدقا, to speak the truth. Now it doesn't mean here going to speak the truth. It doesn't mean truthful person. It means here a true. So I ask you for a true tongue. So ism al-fa'il has what kind of meaning here? An adjective meaning. Okay? Or a maf'ul meaning. Nafsun makhluqa, a created soul. Look, mawsuf sifa. It's an adjective. Okay, now a lot of these structures you won't understand because a lot of more nahwa is depending on, you need to study a lot more nahwa to understand these structures. But the thing is, what I want to draw to your attention is that it can be used in three meanings. So it can be a verbal meaning, it can have a noun meaning and an adjective meaning. As you go ahead in nahwa, when you start studying Arabic text, you will see, okay, here is coming a verbal meaning, here is coming a noun meaning, here's coming an adjective meaning. But for now itself, just get the fa'ilun, fa'ilani, fa'iluna, fa'ilatun on your tongue. What's it on your tongue? When you do Arabic literature and text, you then see how these meanings are used. Okay? Do you understand? You have any questions? As I said, a lot of it depends on a lot more studying literature. But for now, just keep this in your mind. I can have one of three meanings. Okay? Yeah? Subhanallah, bihamdi, subhanallah, wa bihamdika, wa nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, wa nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk.